today we're starting a new series called Ask Style Girlfriend. I've just really been wanting to do more video for a while, and I think it's a really great way to answer your questions that you send me via social media and email. So keep those coming. Just tag them on Twitter, hashtag AskStyleGF, send them to me via email, megan@stylegirlfriend.com, and hopefully I'll get to yours soon. So, first question comes from Sam. What is women's biggest pet peeve that guys wear? That's a great question. The first thing that jumps to mind is that little stitch in the back of a jacket. I can't tell you how many times I've walked down a street and like had to resist the urge to just go up and like pull it open. You know, I could honestly like start talking about really minutia kind of things, like menswear-y type things, like, oh, you have to leave the bottom button on a vest unbuttoned and blah blah blah. But to tell you the truth, most women don't necessarily notice those kind of things. The biggest pet peeve that women have about how guys dress is just that it's just when they don't try. That's the biggest thing. If a guy shows up to a date in a stained sweatshirt that's ratty and old jeans and dirty tennis shoes, like, that's annoying. So it's not necessarily, you know, what you guys wear. It's more about, I like the idea of guys putting a little effort into what they're wearing. So biggest pet peeve is just when you don't try at all. So the second question comes from John, who wants to know, I want to do something nice for my girlfriend, but I'm in college and I don't have a lot of extra money. What can I get for her as a present? That is such a good question, and that's so thoughtful of you, John, to even want to be doing anything nice for your girlfriend. I think that books always make a really great gift. First, it shows that you read for pleasure, which is always very attractive in a guy. And second, it's a really great way of sort of telling a woman more about yourself without having to do the talking. And you know, since mixtapes sort of went out of style, it's a nice, like I said, it's just a nice way to tell a woman a bit more about yourself and kind of let her in on who you are, yeah, without it costing too much money. And you know, it's a nice reminder. Every time she picks it up, she'll think of you. So I say a good book, you know, not Harry Potter necessarily, but something that means a lot to you. And finally, Eric asks, I recently lost 25 pounds and I'm having a little trouble shopping. I got measured recently, so I know my new sizes, but the clothes I try on feel really tight. What should I do? This is another great question. I get a lot of questions from guys who are either dropping weight or have maybe put on a few pounds, and they have to go shopping and they feel like nothing fits, and that's really frustrating. I absolutely get that. I hate jeans shopping for that exact same reason. I would say it's great that, Eric, that you've gotten your measurements taken, but I would honestly suggest that you get them taken again. It can't hurt to be double sure of, you know, where everything's at now, especially if you have continued to lose weight. It's just good to know the latest and greatest. And beyond that, I would actually take a friend or a girlfriend or a wife or a mom that you trust and, you know, trust their fashion sense. I would take them with you the next time you go shopping. I think that for a lot of guys, what you're wearing might feel tight, but to other people it actually looks totally normal. I think a lot of guys aren't used to wearing clothes in their size that fit them well, and I think that's especially true for guys who maybe used to be a bit bigger, who I think maybe tend to wear clothes that billow a bit to try to hide their shape, which never works, by the way. It's better always to wear slim-fitting clothes that, you know, hug your body. But yeah, your friend might say, no dude, that fits great, you are crazy. And if that's the case, you should probably just get used to wearing clothes that fit you better. And you know, they'll tell you if you look like you're in sausage casing, and at which point go up a size and that's fine. But yeah, I would definitely recommend just trying to make sure that what you feel like is too tight is actually too tight and isn't just something that fits you better than what you're used to. So thank you guys so much for joining me on my very first Ask Style Girlfriend video. I hope to do a lot more of these in the future. I hope to hear from all of you and get all of your questions in so I can talk about them here. Like I said, tag me on Twitter, hashtag AskStyleGF, put it on Facebook, or just email me. It's megan@stylegirlfriend.com, and I can't wait to talk to you guys next time.